Hey, stick around. In this video, we're going to talk about all the things you need to know about Lake Tahoe. More specifically, what the heck is the difference between the California side of Lake Tahoe and the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe? Stay tuned. Hey, Logan Williamson here. Thank you for stopping by the channel. As you know, this channel is all about living, eating, sleeping, playing, and working up in the Reno, Nevada area. If you want to know all the information about what it's like to live here, this is the channel for you. If you haven't already done so, I would love it if you'd click that little subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every week when I come out with new video content, and please give us a like. It really helps us reach more people on this channel. Now, I'm getting people from all over the world contacting me about moving up to Reno, Nevada, and I absolutely love it. If you're considering a move up here, if you want to know what it's like up here, if you want to scout the area, if you want some detailed information about where you might want to think about living if you're coming up to the area, or how to strive a move inside of Reno if you're already here, I would love to chat with you. You can send me a carrier pigeon, but preferably a call, text, or an email would work. All my information is going to be in this video and below. I can't wait to chat with you soon. I'm a local real estate agent here, and I've got the information you need. Now, in this particular video, I want to go ahead and talk about the Lake Tahoe area. One of the great parts about living up in the Reno, Sparks, Carson City, or Truckee areas up in northern Nevada is going to be the proximity to Lake Tahoe. Now, if you're talking about getting up to the North Shore, or if you're talking about driving down to the South Shore, maybe over on the California west side of the lake, or maybe you want to stay on the east side over in the Incline Village, Nevada area, what I can tell you is that Lake Tahoe is an absolute gem. I believe it was rated as one of the top 10 lakes in the world, but in my mind, in my heart, being a local that was born and raised up here, I don't think you can beat Lake Tahoe on a world scale. Absolutely incredible. One of the most beautiful, tranquil, peaceful, and extraordinary places in the world. I've traveled the globe, and I can't think of too many places that I would put above Lake Tahoe. It's incredible. If you haven't been, you gotta go. But in this video, I wanna make sure that I give you the information that you're going to be looking for as far as what the heck is the difference. It looks like half of Lake Tahoe is in California, half is in Nevada, and that's roughly true, but it's a big lake. There's a lot of cool restaurants, cool cities, great real estate, and nice property opportunities up in the Lake Tahoe area. But if you're considering getting up there, you've got to know what the difference is between the California side, the Nevada side, and where you want to basically consider spending your time. This is going to be the video that gives you all that information. And in order to get that all for you, I want to dive inside of my computer. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
Okay, so we're just jumping in here to a quick Lake Tahoe map. Now, we're going to run through this pretty quickly. If you've been looking at the Lake Tahoe area in the past, you're probably pretty familiar with the area. But as you can see, the California-Nevada border is going to run right here. The majority of the lake is on the California side. If you're driving in from California, you're either going to be coming in from the south side, driving up through Kirkwood, which has a ski resort. It has Sorenson's, which are a bunch of little cabins down in this area. You've got Douglas County, Gardnerville, Minden over in this area. And up through Placerville, as you get up through Myers here, the drive, if it's snowy or if there is weather, it definitely gets a little hairy back here. They keep it relatively plowed, but just make sure you got chains or snow tires and you're prepared for that drive if you are coming in during the winter months. Now, if you're coming in from the north side, you're probably coming in from Sacramento. That's going to bring you through Kingvale on I-80. Kingvale is going to be the peak up by Donner Summit up here, and that's where your chain controls are going to be basically enforced as you come through if there's weather. That'll bring you into Truckee. From Truckee, you can access the north side of the lake down into Tahoe City, or up over close to the Kings Beach area here. Now, from Reno, you can either come down into South Reno and head up Mount Rose Highway into the Incline Village area, or you can head down into Carson City, up Geiger Grade over into the east side of the lake, east shore, and then drive down into South Lake or go north up to the Sand Harbor Incline Village area if you feel so inclined. Now, excuse me, as far as skiing, there's going to be great skiing on both the Nevada and the California side of the lake. Down on the South Shore, you're going to have Heavenly, which is right next to the casinos. You're going to have a California side as well as a Nevada side of Heavenly. The Nevada side is probably a little bit more parking friendly. Up on the northwest side of the lake, you're going to have Squaw Valley, USA off of 89. That's where they held the Winter Olympics back once upon a time. You're going to have Alpine Meadows. North Star is going to be just off 267, which is another huge resort here. You've got a lot of world-renowned skiing up in Lake Tahoe. A lot of locals like Mount Rose. Mount Rose is right off of Mount Rose Highway over here in the northeast area by Incline Village. But essentially, you've got some world-class skiing up in Lake Tahoe, a lot of resorts with some great lake views. And some of the front runners for views are going to be Alpine and Heavenly if you're considering where you're going to get the best views to go skiing for the day. Now, as far as beaches, some of the more family-friendly beaches, if you will, are going to be on the Nevada side. Sand Harbor is an incredible beach that a lot of families are flocking to. They always have. And on the south side of the lake, Zephyr Cove is a beach with some volleyball courts. It's where the Tahoe, the MS Dixie, actually launches, the big paddle boat. And the Nevada side of the lake has got some really cool beaches, but that doesn't mean you can't find great beaches on the California side as well. So over the Camp Richardson area, you're going to have cool beaches. Up by the Sugar Pines campground area, you're going to have some cool beaches by the state park there. As far as being in the area of the lake, with regards to real estate, Incline Village has some incredible properties. They've got a great golf course up here. This is where you're going to see a lot of homes on the waterfront down by the Lone Eagle Grill, which is an incredible restaurant right on the water. That's going to bring you down into the Sand Harbor area. You have a lot of lakefront properties here, and you're going to have lakefront properties all the way down through the coastlines of both the west and the east shore. But as you get down into the state or the Zephyr Cove area, you're going to see a lot of your properties starting to get a little bit larger, but there's luxury property all the way through Lake Tahoe. As you get to State Line, you're going to come into the area where the casinos are at down here. That's where you've got Harvey's, you've got the Mont Bleu, Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay is opening here shortly. A lot of tourist attractions down here. You've got the Snow Globe Music Festival, a lot of condos and townhouse beach rental property in this area. That brings you down into the Tahoe Keys, which is residential real estate, which is down here. Each house or a lot of the houses have boat slips where you can just come into the harbor here and then head right out into the lake. That brings you into Camp Richardson, which is a campground right on the water. Emerald Bay on the California side is a tourist attraction. This road, this particular section of the road right here gets a little scary when it's wet or snowy, so be advised. But bring your basically your cameras and things. So if you go over by Emerald Bay, it's a really beautiful area. You've got a lot of steep cliffs over on the California side here in this area. A lot of mansions, a lot of gated communities, and luxury real estate over here. As you get up into Meeks Bay, into the Sugar Pine Point State Park, you've got some cool campgrounds here. This is bear country, so you got to lock your stuff up. But you can get up into the Homewood area, which has got another ski resort here right on the water, just a little bit smaller. That'll bring you up into Tahoe City. Once you're in Tahoe City, a lot of people from around the lake bring their boats over into this area, and they dock their boats. They've got boat valet service. You can go have lunch and things for the day. It's really cool. They've got some good shopping. From Tahoe City, you head up over into the area here where you can see Alpine Meadows, Squaw Valley, and that brings you up into also North Star, and then this spits you out up into the Truckee area. You've also got the Truckee Airport here, and then once you get up into this area here, you're getting more into the Kings Beach area. Once you get into Crystal Bay, this brings you back over to the Nevada side. This is a really nice lookout point. You've got some beautiful views over here in Crystal Bay, and some of the hikes around Lake Tahoe, like the Tahoe Rim Trail and things, they're all just incredible and beautiful, and those actually wrap the entire length of the lake. So I hope that gives you some insight as to California versus Nevada. It just gives you an idea of some of the different attractions.
Okay, well, I certainly hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you a ton of great information about the Lake Tahoe area. And if you are looking for any information about the Lake Tahoe area, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whatever's most convenient for you. Reach out with a little bird if you feel so inclined. But by any means, I'd love to chat with you about Lake Tahoe. And certainly if you're considering a move up to the Reno, Nevada area, I would love to speak with you. If you have any questions, or if you would just simply like more content like this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and we'll talk to you on the next one.